65 years since the first VE Day, when Nazi Germany was defeated in Europe, British troops have taken part in Russia's annual military parade in Moscow. Soldiers from the 1st Battalion, the Welsh Guards, marched across Red Square in what's being hailed as a huge political leap forward. Charlotte Cross reports.
The unmistakable bearskins and red tunics of the Welsh Guards in their final dress rehearsal before one of the most significant parades of modern times. British soldiers marching across Moscow's Red Square, taking part in Russia's annual military parade to mark the defeat of Nazi Germany in Europe. Unthinkable during the Cold War, they were invited here by the Russian government. It signifies a warming of relations.
I think it just shows how far, Russia and Europe has come, since the dark days when we looked at each other from across different sides of the Berlin Wall.
500,000 British died during the Second World War. The Soviet Union lost 25 million, more than any other nation. So the 76 soldiers from 2 Company, 1st Battalion Welsh Guards, marched alongside more than 10,500 Russian troops and others from the US and France, remembering that sacrifice. For many of the Welsh Guards, this is the first time they've been on parade since returning from Afghanistan last autumn.
This typifies the sort of polarity of our job, actually, as guardsmen and as sort of infantry soldiers. But it's a great honour and a privilege to be standing on Red Square and to be part of such an enormous celebration, to remember the sort of not only the victory but the sacrifices made during the war.
The parade also featured a 1,000-strong military band, 161 tanks and missiles, and 127 aircraft. It was a display of military prowess which dominated the city's roads and its skyline.
We didn't realise before we came out here how big a thing it actually was on the political side of things. Bridging gaps between the nations and everything. We're all over the press, and it's we go back to the room in the camp. At the end of the day, we look online, we see pictures of ourselves all over the internet, and it's just phenomenal. You feel so proud to be representing Great Britain.
The parade ended with an enormous fireworks display above the Kremlin, a fitting end to an historic day for both the Welsh Guards and the British Army. Charlotte Cross, Forces News.